Why can't I fly away? Take the pain away from the rubble that is here. All of the time that I have had, I always assumed it'll be clear. Instead I'm here, wrapped in chains. I'm looking to break out, but I fear.
How's it? So it's been a while since I posted a video. I actually haven't been flying much, to be honest. It's been not the most ideal situation. Flying should happen before anything else, but yeah, we got to pay the bills, got to earn a living. So I'm busy. I'm guiding a guy over here in the BTD, and there's my friend Doc over there in the Triton, the blue wing, the kind of blue-green wing, and we are heading up the ridge. We've just had a bit of a cold front coming through, so a few days of not such great weather. Unfortunately, it didn't bring any rain. We're having a drought in Cape Town. The scheduled day zero, as they're calling it, was when all the taps get turned off, is on the 12th of April, and today is the 25th of January. So we've only got a couple of days, a couple of months, sorry, of water left. Anyway, so we were hoping that that cold front would bring some rain. It didn't, but what it did do is it did just freshen up the air a little bit, cool down the air a little bit, which means that we've got a nice temperature differential, which means that we've got fairly nice flying conditions today. Yeah, some rough patches of air. Oh, small, very small and punchy thermals with very tight cores, so not the easiest to stay in the beginning down low. But once you, when I go quiet, it's just it just means I'm trying to manage my wing a little bit because it's dancing with me. It's not too bad, it's just some active air, but a turbulence inside the thermals and on the edges, but nothing too crazy. Oh, that's dancing around a little bit. I'm going to move on to the next spot here. I think I've fallen out of that climb. There we go, there's a bit of a thermal. That's a lot smoother than the last one. This one there was no turbulence at all going into it. It's not a very strong thermal, it's about 1.4 meters a second up. So I'll turn a lot gentler in it, just to decrease my own sink rate. A bit stronger now, so I can increase my turn a little bit. What I usually like to do is I like to open up a bit when I hear and keep a bit of a turnaround. But when I hear the vario like now, then I'll have a bit of an outside wingtip collapse, nothing major. So air is a little bit I might have just been on the edge of the thermal there. Alright, so now when you hear it, then I'll tighten up my turn. Wow! Jeez. That was... That was quite amazing how my wing moved in the air there. Very strange air here. It's hard to tell if I'm in or on this. I mean, it's like it's not so consistent. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult actually to tell if I'm in the thermal or not. I mean, completely in, like it's not the whole wing is pressurized. Alright, the next stop on our journey is that big mountain over there, which is bumpy, and then we'll go a little bit further down. We're going to cross over into this back valley and see if we can get to, see if we can at least get to Clan William Dam. That's about a 80-kilometer flight from launch. Always lucky to land there.
What they say is right. How have I not seen these tears? 'Cause I've been thinking about what I wanna do. 'Cause I never ever got it through. Now I ask myself why. Why didn't I? What can't I fly away? Take the pain away from the rubble that is here. The boredom creeps in when I am staying in.
Oh damn it. So those last, I made a couple of mistakes here. Oh, there goes my, let me just grab that. That is my little food packet that fell out when I landed here. I don't think I've actually, probably don't have any. Ah, there we go. Biltong. And for those of you that aren't South Africans, this is in the States you may call it similar to beef jerky, but no one makes biltong like the South Africans do. And this stuff is the best. It's really great. Got a high fat content, so I find that it gives me a lot of energy for quite some time. Fairly easy to eat. Actually, not that easy to eat on a flight. So it takes more bites of this stuff and turn smaller. Anyway, I made probably two mistakes. First one, I noticed that there were some clouds popping up on that side of the valley. I chose to come down the middle of the valley because I saw some clouds here, and somebody has just done that and they are way above me. It's never the best thing to be on the ground, someone's up there, but I had a great flight nonetheless. He's having an awesome flight, so it's all good. The guy I was flying with, he ended up going that side, but by the time I'd already made the decision, I was ahead of him to come down the middle of the valley. I hit some really big sink, and I lost about 500 meters very quickly, or 400 meters very quickly, I think. And I couldn't get back to him because it was over a little mountain, so I had to keep coming. And then I was aiming for this really reddy sand, like kind of red sand patch, because there was a big cloud above us as well that looked like it was growing. And so got here, found a little bit of lift, and the wind felt a little bit like it was drifting me to the north, so away from the way that I'm pointing this way. And so I was trying to drift with it, as much as I could, turning tightly and not actually going much up into wind, which is what I would normally do. And it felt like it was really working, so I was kind of cranking it and I was drifting, and I was expecting to drift with the lighter stuff and then hit a really big strong piece of lift. And I don't know, either the lift died, but I don't think so. I think it was my own mistake. I think I went too far downwind and I think I fell out of the climb, and I tried going back into it, just couldn't find anything, and the air felt totally dead. So I mean, maybe the climb had died. The thermals are cycling. Some of these clouds have been building and decaying, so if you get a thermal, then it'll die, and then that air becomes sink. And so then I tried to come across the road here, across this side. I tried to see if there's something up there. I got a little bubble of lift, turned into nothing, so decided to come back here and land right next to the road. Easy to get retrieved. But that was just, I haven't flown in weeks. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. I felt like I was flying well. I got the biltong. I felt like I was really on my game. So that's always a good feeling. We got some really good climbs. We got low, we got high. Scenery was beautiful, absolutely spectacular. It makes me wonder as well if I'd gone that side of the valley. It all seems to be working there now. Point is, I think I landed flipping just at the wrong time. I think today is still going to cook. As long as the wind doesn't pick up too strongly, which it often does here, it could be a big fight in store for whoever's still up there.